People love to find the low in a bear trend. People love to find the top in a bull trend. There were people, when I walked in here, saying, when do you think the crash is coming? What crash? I don't know if there's a crash coming. What crystal ball is it that you're looking at? Because I just see a market that keeps making all-time highs. Sure, let's talk about a crash if the market is in a downtrend. Let's not talk about a crash when the market is sitting at its all-time high. People think every reaction in a trend is the beginning of a new trend. I would be sitting there night after night watching the market fall or rise, and our client, sure as hell, the moment the market just ticked in the other direction by a little bit, they would pile on as if the trend had now changed. So my argument here is that people are generally fearful when they're hopeful, and they're hopeful when they're fearful, and I will explain that momentarily. Now, what is normal behavior? I am letting my losses run. Why am I doing that? What am I telling myself? Well, I'm telling myself that I hope that this market is going to turn around. But the real reason is I would like to avoid pain. We have a brain which is millions of years old, and it has one primary function, and that is to keep you alive at all costs. And by the way, also love to make sure that you never experience any pain. It wants to make sure that you maintain your ego preservation, your state of mind where everything is rosy and good. So you'll do anything to avoid pain. And it doesn't matter what scenario I throw at you. I'm letting my loss run because the indicator says so or the Fibonacci says so, but actually you want to avoid pain. I'm taking my profits because, hey, you can't go broke from taking a profit. It's still you avoiding pain. Why? Well, because you hate the idea that the market is going to take back some of your profits. I am winning, so I'm reducing my stake size. Why would you do that? Well, because I want to take it easy now. Nope, you want to avoid pain. You can't bear the fact that you made 400 pounds for the day, and God forbid that those 400 pounds would disappear. Let me ask you a different question. Imagine that you made 1,000 pounds on the day versus you lost 1,000 pounds on the day. Who is most likely to carry on trading? The person that have made 1,000 pounds or the person that have lost 1,000 pounds? The person who has lost 1,000 pounds is far more likely to carry on trading because God forbid that he carries on that pain into the night, and he will do anything to get rid of that pain. But when he's made 1,000 pounds, he'll do anything to protect that because it feels so good to have made 1,000 pounds. So I don't want to jinx it.